Enhancing your sidebar. Your sidebar is the main area that's always visible on your site, no matter which page you navigate to. It's a great place to put important links, or you can even add text that you would like to see at all times. Okay, so notice over here on the left, this is my sidebar. And if I scroll down, I see that I can edit my sidebar. I have made a note to myself or to the students to please follow the syllabus order in the virtual document storage unit, learning unit. This is a little text box I added to my sidebar. These are links that I wanted to be organized together, and these are the site links. So if we go into edit the sidebar, notice that it goes into the manage site area and goes under site layout. And here, right here is the sidebar. You can add a sidebar item. If you click on that, it lets you add AdSense. This is for monetize, which we won't be doing, but it's where you would add it. You can add a navigation area. You can add a text area. You can add a link or a list of recent site activity. And if you're sharing your site with several other users, you can also add a my recent activity area, and it will show the activity of the user that signed in. There's also a countdown, and a countdown for virtual document storage can be very useful. Your countdown could be used for the day that you plan to either remove documents or move them to permanent storage. So that would be a cute little item to put in your sidebar. All right, I'll show you what it's like to add something. If you were to add a countdown, all right, now I would go in and edit my countdown, and the name of my event would be to remove documents. Remove documents. This is when I want to get rid of the documents and reset my virtual document storage for the next semester. Choose a date. And the date, remember I set my date as January, the first week in January. I'll actually set it to January 4th, 2010. Okay. So you can also see that anything you have here, you can edit. My first navigation was the main navigation for my site, so I told them to automatically organize my navigation and show 2 levels of pages. Well, notice I could change that. If I remove that check mark, it will let me move things around. I can change how I want this to be laid out. And I can add URLs, and I can add pages, and I can remove pages. So you can really hide pages if you want to. All right, but I am not going to change that, so I'm going to ask it to automatically organize it. And I do want it to include a link to sitemap, but I do not want to see recent site activity. Okay. This one, this navigation was a second little box I set up, and I wanted it to go to URLs outside my website. So these are links, and when you add a URL, you key in the URL, and then you decide what text you want to display. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to add anything else. But these are external websites that I've created. Okay. Notice I named it virtual document storage, and if examples is what I added to that. Okay. This is the text I was talking about where I said that I wanted to send a note to students to follow along the syllabus as they work through the learning unit. And there's my countdown. So let's save the changes. I could have done a preview if I wanted. Save changes. And I'm going to return to the site. And you'll see that now I've added a countdown to my sidebar. There you go. 63 days until remove documents. You might want that to be a countdown to when you go on vacation. It's up to you. You can have a lot of fun with this if you want to. Or you can make it strictly business. That's up to you. So that's an overview of the sidebar, this area here.